And then Chuck.
Gives you the willies. Your singing gives you the willies. My harmony gives you the willies. That's what it is.
It sounds good. We should probably should.
Never.
Yeah.
Gonna happen.
Gonna play both of those instruments?
Not simultaneously.
That was gonna be pretty interesting.
Yeah, really.
Well, actually, if you put this on, if you put this to an open chord, so you just go like that and it's a chord, there are some things you can play on this with just one hand, That's about it.
But can you sing at the same time?
No. Well, you can hum through this. Wasn't that exciting?
You could sing if you played that with your nose.
Well, I was actually singing through the nose, essentially.
That's what I call putting it all in.
Yeah. Let's see here. Do-do-do-do-do-do. And this is pretty much a 3-chord song, D-A-G. Sorry to disappoint anyone who wanted one with 15 chords. Anyway, there's a guy named Al Exo that was, he was part of the Grand River Folk Arts Society for years, even before it was called that. Back in '78, when it was still the Grand Rapids Folklore Center, he was part of it. And he died on Tuesday, and this is a song that he wrote. It's on his record, that probably the only one he put out in 1978. I was just reviewing that record, and actually I've known this song for a long time, but on the record I realized 8 of the 12 songs on it were ones that he wrote. This is the only one I learned, but anyway. Evidently he was playing in a club in Chicago back when perhaps he was hoping to make a living as a folk singer. Anyway, so it's about playing in probably a bar. It must have been there. Let's see. He sat in a Southside Chicago bar. He heard the old Rock Island whistle moan, and I wondered if he'd read what the papers all had said, that financially the line was going down. But his big frame never moved, save to raise a glass of gin in a slow salute to times now dead and gone. And his eyes seemed to stare through the walls that held us warm, and his fingers kept the rhythm to my song. He never was one of the show business folk, like his buddies Frankie L. or Jimmy D. But his friends said he was good, and so he always would try to keep him entertained just for free. From the rolling Midwest hills down to California, he had ridden as a brakeman on the trains, and he caught his favorite acts both in Vegas and LA, and many came to know him by his name. Then as the long freight rattled through the lonesome starry night, his friends would say, "Now do your Jimmy D." So starting with a joke, he'd belt out note by note the acts he'd played so dearly to see. Well, he rides the rails no more, he's long since retired. His wife and he live live out by the lake shore of Chicago, and the time has been quite long since he's been asked for a song. But then no one likes the good songs anymore. Still in his mind's eye, I think I made it from the scene, and an orchestra was playing on the stand, and he sang a sad old song about the autumn leaves, and the crowd was just like putty in his hands. Though he never was one of the show business folk, like his buddies Frankie L. or Jimmy D. But his friends said he was good, and so he always would try to keep him entertained just for free. Momentito, por favor. Just a minute.
Wait, there's more.
Gosh, I could do it at home. This is in B minor.